When you see a stock make a massive move and you're sitting on the sidelines, you might be feeling like you've missed out. But there's a silver lining. The very best stocks will always present another buying opportunity. You just have to be patient and wait for it. Shopify is a great example of a top stock that's made a monster move this year. Shares broke out of a 7-month-long consolidation in February and proceeded to run up from around 177 to 409 in a little over 6 months. Now, during that time, the stock was able to find support at its 10-week moving average. That's the red line on this weekly chart here. So the first two pullbacks and rebounds off of the 10-week line after a breakout are considered opportunities to add shares to an existing position. And aggressive shareholders can also use these pullbacks to initiate positions. And after such a huge run, it's not surprising to now see a new consolidation for Shopify. Investors should also note that even with the big run-up, this new base is not considered a late-stage base because this last consolidation was long enough to reset the base count. Now, this is key because later stage bases have a greater likelihood of failing since they come after a stock has already made a giant move. Now, this current consolidation comes amid broader weakness in the software group, but Shopify is still holding well above its 200-day moving average. That's this gray line on the daily chart here. And shares are now trading about 23% below highs and a potential buy point at 409.71, which is 10 cents above the prior high right there. So what would fuel the next move higher for the stock? Well, earnings and sales growth are huge contributing factors. In the most recently reported quarter, Shopify reported a loss of 25 cents a share, and that came after several quarters of accelerating bottom line growth. Still, the stock did not give up much ground on the earnings results, and revenue growth has been slowing slightly, but it was still a solid 45% last quarter. Analysts are bullish on Shopify's international expansion, and Shopify is building a U.S. distribution network to store and ship products for its merchant customers, with plans to spend $1 billion over 5 years to do so. Whenever a company's initiatives boost earnings and sales growth, that typically bodes well for the stock. All right, well, coming up next, we're going to go one-on-one with the COO of Shopify to discuss how these latest strategic initiatives are set to impact the software platform's growth trajectory. We'll be right back.